Hey, I was supposed to tell I guess they sent up, how they describe Wade's injury?
Upper back cramps.
Yeah, it's the doc, after further review, so he thinks it might be, he diagnosed it as a mild muscle strain, similar symptoms to a cramp. It's just, I think they told me they want to make sure we were, doc after looking at it. So initially anyway.
Just like an under the shoulder blade sort of thing?
Usually, sometimes they're the same thing. Cramps are because of that. I don't know. I think we'll know a lot more tomorrow what we're dealing with.
What did you see?
Inning before, I thought. A couple times he spun off the hill, remember? I thought he had something going on with his hip or something, but he said it kind of went away and he felt good, and he went out and warmed up and wasn't good, as I'm sure y'all saw. Pitched well. Happy for him.
How disappointing is that he pitches 4 real strong innings like that and then has to come out for...
At this stage of the season, I'll take the 4. I'm hoping that he comes in tomorrow and feels good and is an option for us.
Were you planning on O'Day coming in, early in the game? I mean, not necessarily the 5th, but...
No, we were looking for... we were hoping the game would cooperate, and that actually, other than Dickerson there, it was the 5th inning. He was going to get as much time as he needed to warm up. There was a lot of game left, and the batting order lined up good for him, other than Dickerson. And though when he's another week from now, I think he'll get him out. Just I thought it set up just right for him. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. When we watched Wade the inning before, I was thinking if he goes out there and has an issue, it'd be a good spot for Darren to kind of get his feet wet again.
And he looked crisp to you besides the...
Pardon?
I said he looked crisp to you besides that?
Yeah, after think about how long it's been since he's been out there, and I wish there was a perfect, up 10, down 10. That's not perfect. That's bad, but obviously our guys pitched real well today, including Darren after the fact.
You had so many guys step up.
What do you got going on there?
I'm doing video. I can explain later.
Seriously? Okay.
You had so many guys step up after.
How hard it is to concentrate?
I'm having a really hard time, and you're not making it easier.
So let me get this. So you have to ask a question and film at the same time?
Well, usually you just start talking.
So I shut up?
So I figured I would just keep filming.
Okay. So you don't trust their questions to be good enough? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You had so many guys step up while Darren was out. I mean, you got to use all of your top relievers today. Is this going to be a boon for this team going forward that you have?
Well, we'll see how Darren is tomorrow. See how everything goes, and how often we're going to be able to use him. But, those last hitters, reminder of what we've been going without and how much guys like Michael Gibbons, have stepped up. And, it was, I hope everything's fine. I'll be able to use him. It wouldn't be try to stay away from back-to-back, but knowing Darren, he's liable to come in and say, I feel great, let's go.
Well, if you talk about this team's MO, you did get 2 home runs. Usually it's not a 2-1 win, but you use the home run to win, and this was another example of it.
Yeah. Yes. I don't really have a whole lot to add. We needed 2 runs today because we pitched real well, and we got them. And Manny, I'm amazed at what these guys. I hope everybody that watches. Adam Jones has hammered 2 balls off his feet. If I went through all the myriad of things he plays through, and I was thinking about today, CD, the things that he posts up through. I was talking to him today. Trum, of course, Manny, they're but everybody's body's weary this time of year. It's September, and you need, in a lot of ways, I thought today's win was a very impressive win from my eyes. You got Jonathan, who's played every game, and JJ, who's fighting through some things that normal. I mean, every day, if I told you some things that the pitchers are dealing with, everybody's got something. They're not looking for sympathy or empathy, but I can't tell you how proud I am every day looking out there and seeing them fight their way through it and being there for each other. It's a real close group, and I know it killed Trum not to play the last 2 days. And obviously he had a big blow for us today.
You've got Boston coming in tomorrow. All the games are important, but do you think it'll be a different feel once this?
I don't know. I'm concerned about, I know our guys are going to be ready, and I know Boston's going to be ready, and they got, we have more. They have a lot of things to. They're in a good spot. They're, we knew coming out of spring training and watching all the things they were doing all season, they were going to be considered one of the favorites going in, and we got a chance. I know our guys will embrace the competition and the opportunity that they've earned to do that type of stuff for our city late in the year. Ravens won.
Just barely.
That's enough. As long as it wasn't my words.